Hi there, beautiful souls watching. Thank you and welcome. I'm Gabrielle, retired medium in Germany, and I like to share some of my otherworldly experiences and insights. So, this one is about a visit in the healing room. Um, well, I'm all green now today because that is the color of the heart chakra. And to me, that's also the color of the healing energy, especially provided by Archangel Raphael and his wonderful green light. So that's why I'm dressed in green today. Um, on one of my multiple excursions and explorations in the other worlds, once I was suddenly in a place they showed me and told me it's the healing room. And I already popped inside of that room, but I still know how it looks from the outside. Inside, it was like a giant oval shaped room that was very, very oblong and very big and great. And it had kind of two seats or two thrones, like two poles in this oblong shape. And when I entered there from the middle, from one side of the this shape, there opened a door for me, and I was allowed to walk in just by my imagination. It was an inner picture, and you can enter these inner pictures. You don't have to just stand there or hover or fly there and look at it. You can step into the picture, and it's like going into a hologram or a holograph, and you can interact there. So I found myself in this strange room with the two thrones or seats, and I asked, "What is it? Where am I?" And they said, "This is the healing room. Just take a seat wherever you want, wherever you are drawn to." And I went to the right side and sat on that kind of seat. And directly opposite from me was this other seat, but it was empty and nobody was sitting there, nobody appeared there. And they told me, just close your eyes and ask for the healing you need. Might be in the body, might be in your emotions, old wounds, traumas, a wounded heart, whatever, or false beliefs and false attitudes. So it's the healing room for body, mind, and soul or spirit. So I sat down there and I closed my eyes, and I felt kind of energy, like a white column of light coming down through the ceiling of this building. And when I looked up with my inner eye, I saw that the ceiling had kind of windows, but it was all a seamless building. There were no windows built in, and the windows were like very thin slabs of colored crystal or glass. And the whole thing, the whole building, was made of crystal and looked from the outside like a singing bowl. This milky, milky white surface, but very smooth. And also the floor inside was very smooth, like polished crystal, in this kind of crystal bowl, milky white color. And interestingly enough, the inside of this whole thing was kind of um, made with wood, although I know outside there's this crystal shape of the building. So everything was inside with wood, and it was this warm kind of beige yellowish color of the wood. And yeah, that's very comfortable. The light in there was very comfortable, and this beam or column of white light that came down through the ceiling, through these crystal glass windows, kind of sat on the opposite seat where I was. And from there, it started emanating into the whole room directly towards me, and also along the walls and coming down from above and from everywhere. And it changed color. So, whatever I needed at that moment, I wasn't totally conscious about what I needed, but I could define by the colors what it was doing. Because if the light changes into this green hue, then it's going to your heart and healing your heart, where we have a lot of trapped old emotions or wounds and things like that. If it's going to this bright blue, then it's more for the mental, for your thoughts and your beliefs, whatever your attitudes. And for the body, it's more sometimes red color or yellowish or orange, or even some kind of, like the sunlight is sometimes quite goldish or golden. So I was treated with a lot of light, and I heard some sounds sounded like angel chorus singing, just harmonies, no words, only tones. And it was wonderful. I really liked it and I loved it. And while I sat there, kind of all my cells of the visible and the invisible body filled with this energy and the light, and I really felt every cell kind of dancing in my body and vibrating, and it just felt wonderful. Everything was flowing. I could feel how energy was streaming up and down in my body into every cell from top to toe. And after I've been there a while, I opened my eyes because I had the feeling for myself, okay, I'm filled now. I'm filled up with good healing energy. And they made a sign to me like, yeah, it's okay. Okay, you can leave now. And I went and left this place. But going outside, I had a look back over my shoulder, and I kind of perceived this special place, the healing room, like hovering on a cloud in the sky, a little bit like Yeshua said, in my father mother's house there are many mansions. So one of these mansions where I accidentally dropped in is the healing room, but they say it's not accidentally, and they want me to share this with you now so that you can go there, because now is the time. We all need some healing. And when I pondered about this healing room, I thought, well, that's very interesting. There is no rectangular angle in this whole building. It's all oval, and even where the floor should meet the wall, there was a little curve. So everything was smooth and no right angles. That's interesting, because I know that Rudolf Steiner also in his buildings in Switzerland, he avoided the right angle as if it's something bad. And I can get it from the energetic point of view, because in the right angle, energy is kind of trapped for a while, and it clusters there, even in corners. So the kind of round building helps to keep the energy always in motion and flowing. So this makes sense to me. And then I thought, wow, what a wonderful construction. Maybe we should build a healing room like that here in the three-dimensional. And I always already started thinking about that. And then they told me, you don't need to build it. It's already there. It's already here, right here and now. And everybody who knows the way and wants to come is welcome. So another thing we don't know, because we put a different wording on it, they told me that whenever you close your eyes and you think of maybe your last holidays, a nice place on the beach or in the forest or wherever, when you close your eyes and you recall that memory, you have a picture in front of your inner eye. And you can not only watch that, but you can enter into the picture and move around in there and interact. So it's about kind of time traveling or projecting astrally or astral travel. We already all do that without knowing it. Because if you remember and close your eyes a place from your last holiday, you are there. You sent your consciousness there. Because the last Nobel Prize last year, I think, went to three guys, can't remember their names, three men, who got the Nobel Prize because they proved that consciousness is non-local, means it's not here in your brain or somewhere in your body, it's everywhere, and we're right in the middle of it, like in the ocean of consciousness. So that's why I had to share with you the healing room and explain a little bit to you how to get there. You can use the images I described to create this picture or image in front of your inner eye. Or if they inspire you, maybe your healing room might look a little bit different here and there, but it's about the great construction. That's kind of this oval thing. And you need the two poles, because even here in this material world, if you don't have plus and minus, you have no electricity and no flow of energy at all. That's why there are these two seats, like the two poles for energy, and you place yourself on one of the seats, whatever attracts you to sit down there. Might be left side, might be right side, it doesn't matter. You will be drawn to where it is right and the best possible place for you to sit. And you don't need to know anything more. Just go in there, this oval shaped room, sit on one of the thrones, the one that attracts you, where you want to go and sit. And you might experience whatever you're able to. I did not see any kind of beings or angels or white figures flying around and treating me with healing energy. I just felt light and sound. And this is exactly how the ancients in Lemuria and in Atlantis healed, because they say every disease starts more or less here in the head. So you need to work from up to the below, to the feet, from top to your feet, with the energy as well. Because I mean, you don't have to do anything. Just sit there and receive and ask for the healing you need right now, and you will get it. So that's what I wanted to share today. Have a visit to the healing room. You can go there by whatever means you like. I mean, there's even a very funny thing hidden in The Wizard of Oz. Like this girl is just clicking her heels and saying, "I'm back in Kansas." So you can do it like that in your imagination. Just click your heels and say the address. I want to go. I'm going to the healing room. Not I want to, because you can stay stuck in the want. I want, and you never get to go there. So better phrase it. I'm going to the healing room. And you can do that before a meditation to give in kind of that address into your GPS, or before you go to sleep in your bed, before you close your eyes, or even closing your eyes shortly before you fall asleep. You do the same. You just give in this information, I'm going to the healing room. And I'd like to hear some of your comments, whatever you experience there, how it is for you, whether you can get there. Um, I'm interested. I like to hear from you. So thank you very much for listening and for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful experience. It is always safe there. You can be sure nothing can happen there that's not good for you. So be assured the healing room is open since a while now, and others are also telling about this. So you're invited to come to the healing room. I wish you a wonderful healing, blessings, all the best, and stay safe. Have a good time. Blessings onto your path. Love and light. Bye.